Yo, what is going on, everyone in the crypto space? Before I start this video, I wanted to say that for the last week, I've been repeating how we've been getting consistent good news every single day for Ripple and XRP. And yesterday, it was the CFO for Western Union. He ended up stating that they were testing Ripple, and then it comes out today that Western Union is actually testing Ripple and XRP, and now they're considered an XRapid partner, and they're piloting XRapid. And I mean, this is just amazing. So Western Union, pretty large company. In 2014, they did $140 billion worth of transfers worldwide. So for them to come out and say that, yeah, we're testing XRP now, which is just great for us and the future value of XRP. So the bottom quote here is the most important one of this article. This is by a Ripple spokesperson that said, "We've been testing different products with Western Union for a while. We're excited about our work towards a pilot implementation of XRapid, which uses XRP, what me and you own, and payment flows." So that's honestly great for the future of XRP. Now I can really see this coin shooting up actually sooner than I've expected it. So what's this mean now? Now we got two payment provider giants that are now utilizing XRP, or testing XRP at the least. So now we got Western Union, now we also got MoneyGram. Now, what does that mean for other payment providers such as PayPal? They're going to need to keep up with this business, because once MoneyGram and Western Union launch XRP-enabled payments, I highly doubt they're going to keep their costs the same. They're going to try to beat out their competitors and keep lowering and lowering the costs. If other payment providers like PayPal or TransferWise, companies like that, if they don't come on to use XRP when their competitors are, they're literally going to get eaten out. So this is fantastic growth. I've noticed that the more partners we get, the amount of partners that we get announced per month is just exponential, because now more and more competitors of certain companies are wanting to use this technology and wanting to test our actual native currency so they can save 60% and get settlement in 4 seconds. So this just means now Ripple is just spreading like wildfire throughout payment providers and banks, because now they know is if they do not adapt to the new technology, they will just be eaten out by their competitors and won't exist. So if we take a look at the charts over here, Ripple had some very parabolic growth today in terms of the 30-minute chart. It was about a about a 12-cent run, which was nice. It seems like we're starting to pull back now, so this can be considered the new resistance, the new short-term resistance level. But otherwise, I'm predicting that we're gonna do one of two things. We're gonna come back, test support, come back down, form a cup and handle formation, and then end up going up. But realistically, what I think is gonna happen is that we're gonna go down and we're gonna consolidate around the $1.08, like $1.10 area. But I mean, like I always say, it's like the short-term price for XRP really doesn't matter. I know people expect like huge price movements of 400, 300% after announcements. It really doesn't happen with XRP. But with things like Litecoin, they promise a hard fork in LitePay and it goes up 30%, which is a completely irrational move. So just remember that in terms of XRP, this market is completely irrational. Right now, the price movement that it's not having from partnerships, like the massive price movement that it should, because like imagine if Litecoin was announced that they were being tested by Western Union, the coin would go up 400 to 500%. So the price movement that is not happening for XRP during partnerships or during partnership announcements, that's all getting piled up as fuel for when a bunch of these companies actually enable Ripple-enabled payments along with XRP, and tons and tons of money just flows to the XRP network. Financial institutions are buying XRP, market makers are buying XRP, liquidity providers buying XRP, God, banks, businesses all buying XRP to be a part of the liquidity network to get fast, secure, and incredibly cheap transactions to help beat out their competitors. Because honestly, I'm very stunned by this news. Now that we've got literally the largest payment providers in the world on Ripple and the largest financial institutions on the world working with Ripple eventually to work with XRP. Honestly, this is amazing. I would suggest you guys to hold and not to time this market. Hold this coin for a couple of years. Let all this progress build up into one large price movement that'll shock everyone and get people like us saying, "Oh man, I wish I bought in at half a penny." Well, for the future, for the people 3 years later, they're gonna be like, "Man, I wish I bought in Ripple at 10 bucks." So you know what, guys? The price movement, don't worry about it at all. And I think it's just interesting to watch, but in terms of the state of your investment, don't expect anything out of these partnerships. Don't expect a huge price rise. What you should be glad about is the incredible progress Ripple has made. This is the most progress that, like, Ripple is the currency That's the closest to being mass adopted in terms of progress compared to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. Like, you compare the companies that Ripple's working with compared to every other cryptocurrency, Ripple seems like the most likely candidate to be adopted on a global scale. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. You can follow my Twitter or Instagram at Teenage Buffett, or check the link in the description for Ledger Nano S. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Great news. Another big XRP partnership, and I'll see you in the next one.